Hello everyone, Luby back again with another episode of Pokemon Red, and last time we ventured into the Game Corner Rocket Hideout, and we battled through, and we got the card key, or the elevator key, and a bunch of items like moonstones and rare candy and escape rope and some TMs, and now we're up here by Giovanni where we're going to get the Silph Scope, where we're allowed to see ghosts, and yeah. Let's do this.
So, I must say, I'm impressed you got here.
Giovanni wants to fight. So yeah, last episode I mentioned that my episodes like range from 25 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 minutes to like 40 minutes, somewhere around that area. Well, I'm gonna actually start using it, my stopwatch again. I don't know why I never used it. It's just because I guess my phone was just like on my bed, away from me, charging or something, and I just didn't really care. But you know what? I know it's just like I'm not like it's not like a professional thing or anything, but you know, I want it to just look more professional, look more nice, I guess, to have more consistent timings. I don't know if it bothers anyone, but I guess it just bothers me a little bit. But yeah, I'm starting to use my stopwatch again. I'm gonna use it from now on, so I could keep a consistent time. And I'm gonna try to shoot for at least like 25 minutes, something like that. I'm not like those major Let's Players who like to record 10 minutes at a time. I guess that's how you can get like the most watches out of it. But I just think it's too short for some of those kind of things. Oh, she's raging. It's because I hit her child with some water droplets, and now I'm booty slamming her. I'm booty slamming you.
I'm gonna booty slam you.
Do you ever find it kind of odd? Kangaskhan is a female who, later generations, hatched from an egg with a baby. Who also is both genders.
What? This cannot be.
Isn't that odd?
I see that you raise Pokemon with the utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again.
Yay, I can see ghosts. So you want to come up to the first floor. Battle this last rocket. I don't know what he said. I'm sorry, I skipped it.
Spirit bomb! Oh!
Get out of here.
Why?
Alright. So I'll see you at the Pokemon Center where I'm going to get healed. So I'm going to cut this out. Alright guys. Alright. So now we're going to head over to where we're going to get Fly. Also, deposit some useless things like you and you. Now let's head over there. So you want to come over here, and there's going to be a bush or a tree rather, and then you want to just cut it and. Give me a minute. I wanna. No. There's a Doduo here. I know there's a Doduo here. There he is. There he goes. A bird that makes up for its poor flying with its fast foot speed leaves giant footprints. Alright, so you just want to come to this house, pass up those guys, into this little retreat here, because that's what the woman calls it.
Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this blowjob. I mean, Fly. Sorry. Don't make it. Don't look too much into that.
So now I'm going to teach Flappy this. And get rid of Whirlwind here. And we're going to... There we go. I'm going to put Silph Scope right there, because it's more of an important thing. There we go. And I'm going to... I'll see you guys on the route leading from here to Lavender, where we're going to begin the glitch now. Alright guys, and I'm back. Alright, so this is what you want to do. You want to be really careful, so I'm going to save here. And I'm also going to save that way as well. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to walk down one step and hit your start button just at the right timing, because when you walk into a line of sight, you'll the guy you're battling will have an exclamation point above his head, symbolizing he sees you. Now you want to press start at the right moment to where the guy has it above his head, symbolizing the battle has initiated, and then you want to fly to cerulean, and it may take a few tries. Got it. See? Okay, he sees me. It may take a few tries. I got it first try. Whatever. I kind of... this is actually my second time recording this episode. I messed up because I ran right outside and got into a fight with him, so I had to restart. But you don't see that because I restarted the episode. But enough of that. I got it now, so I'm gonna... You do not want to exit. You want to fly to Cerulean City. Battle is initiated. Fly to Cerulean. Now we're gonna go battle a trainer. The very trainer we never beat. And what you want to do now is you want to come up here and you want him to see you and walk to you, because technically you're in a battle right now and it'll glitch out if you go right in front of him.
Dad took me to a great party on the SSN at Vermilion City.
Good kid. He's got the slowpoke. Kill it. Alright. The reason I skipped that fight is because I should have battled him a long time ago, but I didn't. Alright, so now we want to fly to Lavender. I'm gonna go buy some balls, because technically I can't weaken Mew. I'm gonna buy... I already bought 17 right there. I'm gonna sell that nugget. I'm gonna buy a bunch. Just 27. That's fine. No. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right here. This may take a few tries. Let's go. So you walk over here, this menu pops up on its own. That wasn't me. I didn't hit start. You hit exit, and boom. Mew glitch. Legit. You can do this on your cartridge in all three versions, red, blue, and yellow. Now, you see this? This is our updated sprite version of Mew. He looks like this in red, blue, and yellow, and this is red version. Now look at this Mew art from the original red, blue versions in Japan. Looks hideous, don't it? Yeah. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it because I can't attack the guy. And he's gonna be a pain in the butt to catch otherwise, because, you know, I can't weaken him. Oh, never mind. Mew was caught. New Pokedex added for Mew. And this is the 151st Pokemon. Technically, the legendary of every game. Every game has its own legendary. Gen 1 had Mew, Gen 2 had Celebi, Gen 3 had Deoxys, Gen 4 had Darkrai, and Cresselia, and Arceus. And they got crazy after that, Darkrai and all them. Darkrai, Arceus, Cresselia, and then Gen 5 had, what did Gen 5 have? Oh yeah, Gen 4 also had Shaman. And then it just got ridiculous after that. I know Gen 6 had has Diancie and stuff like that. It just, yeah, like, the first few games had one, species. Then it just got ridiculous where it didn't seem to really be a big thing anymore, and they're giving it out so easily. Like Gen 1 and 2, to get the legendaries from those games, you either had to live in Japan or be lucky. Like I remember the first time I actually heard about an event. This is back when Gen 1 was out. Gen 2 wasn't even out at this point. They had an event for Mew at Toys R Us where if you have to like pick a sticker, and if you managed to get a lucky winning sticker, you'd get Mew. And my mom got me up like so early in the morning to the point where the sun was just coming up. It wasn't even up yet. It was still light out. It wasn't dark out to the point where it was like 4 or 5 in the morning or anything, or 4 in the morning, but it was to the point where the sky was like light blue. It was dark blue, rather. Okay, sorry. It was dark blue. It wasn't light blue yet. It was to the point where the sun was coming up, probably be up in like another hour. And I was still in elementary school, and I go there to get this, and I lost. And I just remember going home with a depressed look on my face. I'm like, damn it. And that was the only time that was the first time that this has ever happened. I don't think they had any other events for Mew for the original Gen 1 and 2 around my area ever. And then I don't think it ever happened again, because the only other event I had for Mew happened Gen 3 when Fire Red and Leaf Green were around. I think I don't even know. Yeah, was it when Gen 3 or was it when Gen 4 was around? I don't know, but I remember it was for Gen 3. You bring in your Game Boy Advance, and you bring in your copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green, and they transfer a Mew to you. I got that on my birthday, and that was for free. You didn't have to, you didn't have to draw a sticker or anything. They just gave it to a bunch of people, literally. Kind of like what Toys R Us was doing, or GameStop, rather. Many experts, only a few people have seen it worldwide. So yeah, that's my story. He's gonna be named Mew. I don't really care. So there's Mew. I won't add him to my team just yet. I may add him later. Maybe not at all. Usually add him, but I'm using a slightly modified team that I normally do. Alright, so we're gonna head back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go tackle the tower. This is my next stop anyway. Alright, so we're in the Lavender Tower, Ghost Tower, whatever you want to call it. Here's Gary. Our last encounter with him was on the SSN. Listen to what he says.
Hey, Lil B, what brings you here? Your Pokemon. Don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal.
Now, suppose why he would be visiting Lavender Tower. Lavender Tower is a place where people come to bury their Pokemon and mourn their death, and the tower itself is the graveyard. Why would Gary, of all people, going through his different stages of life, because, this game is basically you defeating a rival who has a lot of growth development, and one of his stages of life is grief, and now he's grieving for the loss of his Pokemon Raticate. That's a theory, but it's a theory that actually has a lot of concrete evidence. He asks you why your Pokemon don't look dead, and he's in the graveyard mourning his dead Pokemon. Now, if you'll notice through this battle, he actually still has the 5 Pokemon, but he's got a different one. And you'll notice, since he's got a different one, why wouldn't he have 6? That's because one of them is gone. You'll see. Pidgeotto. And Lavender Tower is also known as a ghost town. Hence, like, the creepy music and a lot of creepy pastas and stories around it. So it's a weird town. And it probably creeped a lot of kids who grew up with this game. I wasn't one of them. I actually never gave it a second thought. And I didn't remember a lot of the dialogue as a kid, so to be honest, he is Gyarados now. I didn't really care. The music was creepy, but I just didn't really give it a second thought. I wasn't like, oh my god, it's a ghost town, I can't sleep. It didn't bother me. But anyway. Oh my lord. He's flying water. That's how bad Pikachu is without Thunderbolt. Fly is another two-stage attack, but you can dodge. In this generation, you can dodge every move but Swift. And I'm sure you can't. I'm not sure. Does Thunder hit you in this game? I know Thunder. I think I know. Does Thunder hit you when you're in the air? It would make sense. If it doesn't, then I'm completely stupid, but it should. But either way, Swift was later changed up to not hit you, because it used to be able to hit you in the air and underground. But now it can't. I think they took that out in Gen 3? Did they do that? I'm not a wild type, and you're not a wild type either. But yeah, Thunder hitting you in the air makes sense. If that doesn't do that, then I'm just an idiot. Only because I've never tested that. But it would seem to make sense. Oh yeah, level 30. See, he doesn't have Eradicate no more. No, you're level 30, so let's put you out, Spooner.
Yeah, you stinker. I took it easy on you, too. How's your Pokedex going, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find your grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there's any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later.
Yeah, he's maturing slowly. Alright, so now we gotta level up a couple Pokemon. Alright, so let's head through. So there's all these weird, like, creepy possessed women that are possessed by Ghastlies and other ghostly figures. And they're just gonna start mouthing off random stuff. See? I don't even know how to replicate that. And they look like old ladies, but they're younger, probably like 30, 40-year-olds. Maybe even younger than 40. Channeler sent
Ghastly, who's a big ball of pixelated gas. And this is my voice from the anime, Ghastly.
Don't lick me. Aww. Escape rope. Ooh, a Ghastly. Oh, I caught it. Almost invisible. This gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice. He is very gaseous. And there's on one of the floors up above, there's going to be healing tiles that really help out, because it's not extremely long, but there's a lot of fights, and it can be pretty hairy having to go back and forth. So they made it easy on you.
Begone, evil spirits!
I'm only speeding it up because I'm confused. Alright. See? They're just weird. And you wouldn't be able to see Ghastly at all without the Silph Scope. I mean the wild Ghastlies. You'd be able to battle the trainers, but you wouldn't be able to get through because you couldn't see the ghosts at all. They would just appear as some random ghost, some like unknown ghost that's not even a Pokemon or a Pokemon sprite. It just has its own unique sprite to symbolize that it's an unidentified. It's been undentified. So, in order for you to identify it, you need the Silph Scope. Be cursed with me! Channeler wants to fight. So yeah. But, you know, you'll see the when I battle, because there's a part where you gotta battle a Marowak. It appears as an unidentified ghost. Sorry, I have a bad time pronouncing that word. I don't know why. But yeah, it's just when you get to it, you'll see that it needs to be identified. You identify it, and then it turns out to be a Marowak, but it's a ghost of Marowak. I'm paralyzed. It's damn it. Oh, it's frozen. Well, it better let it go. Sorry, some of these battles I try not to skip too many of them like that. Elixir. Go away. Beat me not. Beat me not? She wants to be beat off. Channeler wants to fight.
Ghastly, ghastly.
I'm gonna identify all of you.
You unidentified feeds. Whatever she said. There's also a Cubone in here. You can get. I'm not sure what floors they begin showing up on, or if they're on all floors. You can also run into Haunter, unless that's in the later ones. But I do know Haunter's in here. I'm not sure if that was in yellow, but I know it shouldn't be. I know you should be able to run into Haunters in all three. It wouldn't make much sense. Because some of these channelers will use a Haunter. But your main goal is to rescue a doctor by the name of Fuji, who will give you the Poke Flute, which allows you to wake up a sleeping Pokemon, which you need to progress through the game.
No ghosts. Oh, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Haunter sprite, by the way, looks just pure badass. So there's the floor. This is the only one that doesn't battle you.
Come, child. I sealed this space with white magic. You can rest here.
She's a mage. She came from Final Fantasy. She came from the Final Fantasy realms to help me. Enter Purified Protected Zone.
Lobi's Pokemon are fully healed.
Alright. So we're going to end this episode here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, as it helps me greatly. Have a good day, have a good night, and we'll continue through the Lavender Tower, rescue Fuji, and get the Poke Flute next episode. So, peace, guys.